Alright, so it seems to be working a lot better. I hope. We'll find out. Find out. Alright, so I'm gonna add him, lock the brackets, go over everything real quick, and we'll get this going. And I even said that to my friend earlier. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna restart my router, but I ended up not doing it because I decided to take a nap. I was kind of tired. Alright, let me just take care of this. Thanks guys for being patient. I'm just gonna use the app on my computer. Fuck this. It takes too long just to type something I could have typed ages ago. Come on. Well, we'll get the problems out of the way fast. That'll be it. Why me? Alright, that's for something else. And Striker, come on, computer. He doesn't even know. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, well, what did OG say? Because I think OG wants to be signed up. Sign up. Oh, all right. I'll add OG in. Alright, sorry guys, I'm trying to just get caught up with a lot of stuff. So let me add OG and lock the brackets. So he's added. I just want to see if Quinzel wants in, because if Quinzel wants in, and that'll be it. Alright, well, alright, so I'm gonna add Quinzel, and then we're getting this going. That's it. Because I really want to get this going. Alright, I'm gonna refresh this bracket real quick, just to see. Alright, so Striker signed up. I can get rid of the dupe, and then add Quinn. Do a quick shuffle. Alright, so real quick, you know, in case anybody else is here. If you're here, like if anyone's Antano Gaming, you need to let me know right now if you're on stream. I'll ask real quick in chat. If if not, then I'm gonna shuffle and lock this shit. Okay, Obo. Alright, beautiful. Because, where you saw that clock, like, I'll go back real quick. Ignore. So right here, like, you have a clock where they have check marks. You gotta check in. You can just let me know, you know, so you basically just let me know that you were here, which is good. So I checked in, just because when I do lock the brackets, if I lock the brackets and shit and somebody isn't registered, then basically what happens is that person doesn't, you know, that person isn't on the brackets anymore when I start the tournament like this. So basically, here's the tournament, guys. This is all the brackets locked right now. Taka and TZ, you guys have buys, bless you. And then we have, so Freaky, and I don't know if Freaky's here. I let him through because I think he didn't know. So if Freaky isn't here in 10 minutes, then Antano, you win. Trollster versus Maddie. I'm gonna see if Maddie's here, because he was signed up, and then, you know, everybody else. So I'm gonna pick a match from here. You know, I'll go Best versus Striker. I'll put you guys on stream. Everybody else, player match, and then once we get into here, I'll pick a guy, and then once everybody for winners and losers side gets to round 3. Don't player matches. That's top 8. That's when I'll get into the hardcore streaming. So now that that's done and out of the way, the rules. What's up, dude? Thanks, man. So the rules basically, like, everything is first to 3, and then even grand finals, double elimination. You know, if you guys have a bracket. If not, here it is. You're not in. Alright. Let me fix that then, because I could have sworn I put you in. It must not have gone through. Reset, please. I apologize, guys. But at least no matches were played. Alright, so I had to do, just so that you guys see the brackets. Alright, so we'll still have Best and Striker. The only difference is now OG, you have to play Tafka, so Tafka got out of his bye. Yeah, you guys, you know, if you're not on stream right now for round 1, player match. So I'm gonna get these guys going. And let me just let these guys know here in case they're not, you know, in the stream. Come on, control, what are you doing there? Alright, it's out of the way. We'll get this match going. Like I said, guys, Maddie's not here. Yeah, Maddie probably isn't going to be here. So I'm just going to move you on, Trollster, because I know Maddie lives in the EU. If he does show up by the time the next match or the next, you know, match in round 2 is done, then, you know, I'll let him play. Just because, you know, he might be showing up later. Forgot, but he did check in, so I don't know why Maddie's not here. Yeah, he's offline. I could have sworn I just seen him. Yeah, he's offline. It's got Pest and Striker. Remember, everything's first to 3. Hit with the flux. Yeah, ask in chat too, like the actual game chat, because if they're not, you know, some people might, like I said, might not be in the stream, so you gotta, you know, ask in game chat and stuff. That's what kind of pissed me off. Like back in MK9, you go to talk to people and they locked the chat, they disabled it so people couldn't use it anymore. So it's like I have to hopefully find someone that's, you know, got a similar name, or essentially why I asked, you know, use around the same name. Yeah, and competitive mode. Competitive mode always. That's pretty interesting. Got Grad versus Lantern. Should be pretty good though.
Begin.
We can get that first bar up. There's that unblockable. You want that first bar, just throw an unblockable interactable. You know, Grad's got, you know, cancels it straight. I haven't seen much Grad play, so, you know, or fought too many Grad, so, you know, sorry for my lack of knowledge on Grad and what he does and things. I, you know, mess with the cancel, but looking pretty silly from some, you know, cancel stuff right there, I guess. Pretty good block on that, though. Get hit by the, and it's got him in the corner. Oh wow, nice downward conversion. Going in, good wake up. No. Best, you know, trying to get some kind of momentum going. He's doing pretty well, you know. Hasn't gone 2-2 out of his favor because he's gotten some damage in and he's getting it down, so trying to make the best of it. Goes for down 2. Both players respecting each other in the frames and down one to take it. It's alright, Best, you know, it's only got about 8% left to take down, get that second round, so it's gonna do what he can to probably take it out. All you need is chip, and there he goes. Got a little, you know, lost a little health in that scuffle, but gonna be alright. Armored back 3, jump 3, going in. It's gonna be some damage. What's he gonna do? Goes in, doesn't go for the reset, probably didn't want to get by that wake up. Boom, and the anti-air going in, traits up. See how Striker responds. Boom, now wake up. Boards the corpse out. A little bit of lag, it's okay though. Just hopefully it doesn't cause any more or continuous lag to the match. See, I like that, yeah, I mean, you know, pretty good respect right there, just waiting for the lag to subside and Yeah, I'll look for Maddie in case he gets in. Yeah, it was good respect. Right when the lag started happening, both players kind of backed away, make sure lag subsided. Went back at it. It's gained 15%. Gotta do it. And he still has the bar in case, you know, Best decided to do a clash, you know, in case that striker catches him, but he got caught. He can't clash, but he's got some bar in case he wants to use it to wake up and stuff. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. See what happens. Goes for the down one and that forward three, that flip. Shifting the hitbox as he goes to avoid that down one.
Green Lantern wins.
You know, pretty good by both players. You know, Striker definitely holding his own. You know, and in the beginning did have the advantage. And I think, you know, Best was making some
Bane. Green Lantern.
adjustments, so let's see what adjustments he makes. And he goes to Bane.
Fighters approaching Fortress.
Looks like Striker wants to eat ass. Bane is... he's the ass eater of Injustice too. Yeah, I don't think he's here. I'll move him on. And if you want, you can fight TZ. I don't know. So he's going in. Thanks for the follow. Got the counter. Just going at it. Pile driver. Ooh. Ooh, that arm in back three. Doesn't care. Gets down two though. Voids the corpse up. Gets hit by the low though. No, just backs way out of the armor one. Jumps in. Got Best is going in. Oh, it doesn't block the overhead. Gets hit by the unblockable. Could try and zone Bane out. Bane's got a pretty good meter burn roll. Oh wow, just caught him by the tip of the feet. Good block. Down two.
Got any fight left in you?
Anti-air, just picked him up and slammed him on the ground. So he's got about 30%. He's got to take down from Best if he wants to get to that round 3. Tip by the overhead again. It's tough. That one's not an unblockable on here. You can block it. Best going in, going for the corpse out. Doesn't connect. Tip by the down 2. I think that's the 3rd time he's gotten hit.
Green Lantern can't lose.
Dark Child, yeah, you can fight Troll through Dark Child. You know, if you want to fight your match, you guys can fight your match, but for TZ and Tano, and then Trollster and Dark Child, after your guys' match, don't play your next match, because that's technically top 8.
Green Lantern wins.
Got Best up 2-0. See what changes Striker makes. He's going to Captain Cold.
Green Lantern. Fighters approaching Metropolis.
Yeah, I kind of have a problem. Green Lantern and you know, just he's more annoying than anything else. The corpse out than Batman.
Begin.
Sucks. Going in, changing the blue, trying to mimic Captain Cold, saying, "Oh, I think you're blue. Well, I can be bluer." Best going in, hitting him. This is pose patch, so we got that female hitbox, Captain Cold, which is good for him. Helps a lot. Oh, and that wake up, best wake up in the game. So he doesn't get frozen. Trades up. Backdash is the down 3, it's hit by, or the down 2, but it's hit by a jump.
Saint Walker can't help you.
TZ left the room. He thought he might have had to wait. Just send TZ a message, or I'll send TZ a message after this set's done. Screen's going in. It's got him. Striker trying to, you know, gain his momentum, but it's tough. back 3, going for the corpse up, and that wake if you can. It catches them, here's gain his momentum, come back, ices up, and nice, catches them. I mean, Cold's got the potential, but I think Cold's hardest problem is opening his opponent up. A lot of characters, they have lows and overheads. He's got, I think, an overhead and 1 or 2 moves, and that's really about it aside from the low meter burn right there. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Can't steal this match. Guess I'll die trying.
TZ's resetting. Alright. Yeah, as soon as I reset my router, it was just a lot better. It's been acting up past couple days. Striker going for the last little bit of his health.
Green Lantern
Trying to gain as much as he can. It's probably going to be a tie-up. No need to, no reason not to lead. Best he's got the life lead. Spend the extra bar, make sure he can't gain health, but, now it's turned into some zoning. Gets hit by that ion beam. But I mean, gotta do, ooh, that roll. Good games though.
Green Lantern wins.
Pretty good. My personal opinion, Striker, I think maybe it stayed. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I think maybe it stayed Grodd. I mean, it's pretty good. I think it was just you might have just needed to make some kind of adjustment to that nature. So Hit with a Flux isn't here, correct, Flum? Hit with a Flux. Let me ask in chat, because if not, I can move you guys on. Finding myself, yeah. Where'd I feel you, dude? I mean, it's the same thing with me and Batman, man. Like, it just fucking sucks. All good. Wait, we were 2-2. What does that mean? We were. And he left. Oh yeah, Quinzel, it's first to 3. So if you're 2-2, just go and play that last match. Yeah, Batman's my worst fucking matchup. So I don't think Hit with a Flux is here, so you move on. Just waiting on Affleck and Quinzel to finish. Tafka, you and OG played. Who? Yeah, right. Nah, Maddie's not here. I'll move whoever's got to fight Maddie on. Maddie and Freaky. Let me just X them out real quick. So Maddie isn't here. Hit isn't here. And Freaky isn't here. You can't connect. So it's just one match. These guys can't connect. I'll run this down. Yeah, you can move yourself if they're not here. What I actually did though is I went through the participants and I basically removed them, which just forfeits their, it just forfeits them. So it, you know, if you get paired up against them, it's just gonna automatically, you know, give them a loss. So you guys can join this. Declined. Unless you guys actually got in the match. I'm trying to... Because if you guys can't connect, this is basically the best way. Alright, OG won. Alright. Yeah, that's what I was just checking at real quick, seeing if you and OG had played. So OG won. Yo, Quinzel, join. Why not? I did. Obviously. Alright. I wanted to go AFK, motherfucker. Just thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Wait, who joined? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna restart it. Oh, it's alright. Don't worry about it, Taka. It is kind of annoying on fucking mobile. There's whoever's in round 2. I'm gonna get you guys up in 1 minute. So you guys who hasn't played, well, Fwam and the winner of this, I'm gonna throw on stream if TZ, if everybody else, I'm pretty sure everybody else is in their match right now. So the winner of this, Fwam and whoever is gonna be up on stream for the round 2, and then hopefully by then we could be in the round 3. If not, I'll grab a match from the loser side to carry them over. Hopefully it lets you join this time. I forgot, I just gotta go AFK. If it doesn't let you connect, restart your app, or if you're on disk, you know, restart it. Alright, so he's gonna restart his game. These fucking randoms, man. So like that's why I don't like public private shit. Alright, let me message Ben Affleck quick. Sorry stream. Sorry for the delay. I'm sure you guys want to see a match, and believe me, I want to get a match going. That's why I figured get these two guys since they're just having a connection problem. And get that out of the way and then move right on to the next match, but it's never that easy, you know. Thus is life, though, you know. 2-1 TZ. Okay. No, best of 5, first to 3.
Superman. Harley Quinn.
So we've got Harley Quinn versus
Fighters approaching
Batman.
Arkham Asylum.
Or, nah, Batman. Fucking Superman. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You're good, dude. No worries. It's always good to ask. I like people who ask instead of, assuming. So I appreciate it. So we got Quinn. Gets the first bar. Trying to do work. Misses the back 3. Superman's going to capitalize on it. Going in. Pushing him toward the toilet. Trying to give him swirly. Quinn got caught by that, though. Even 4-2-3 anti-air. That's all you gotta do. 4-2-3. Affleck going in. Goes for the 4-3. Good block by Quinn. Oh, and just that neutral hit into the dive. But Quinn capitalized on it and drops the combo though. It's not good. Can't drop combos. I mean, now it's, not too bad because you got some life leads for the first round, it sucks, but once you start nearing, those later rounds and lower health, that's where it's crucial. But it's alright, going in. Background interactable. Batman setting up. Hits him with a laser. Quinn working his way in. Going in. Hits the shots. Dashes in. Oh, gets hit by the dive though. This hitbox man hits him. Capitalizing on the damage. Sending out the pet. Shooting the gunshots. And that eye laser. Good meter burn roll, but unfortunately got caught. That tracking eye laser, it's crazy. Ooh, and that beautiful jump. Instant air jump kick. That's like back row. Instant air jump kick. You can do that instantly and just combo right off the ooh, and that cross up. You can see it, but that was dirty. Oh, and then the wake up. That's the wake up to stop it. Goes for the armor to not get hit. The damage was too much. Not bad, I think, just some of the zoning. Once you get past the zoning, it'll be alright. But Affleck takes it because I forgot the third one. Because they were 2-2 and they're having connection problems. Forgot about it. Good games though, man. It happens. So now we've got Wom and Affleck. Sorry, main. A bit stiff to do. That's rough though, 2-3. Aw, damn. I'm sorry, Bess. It's always a rough situation. So it looks like we're gonna have Swamp Thing versus Superman. At least that's what I'm going by from their tags. So Quinzel and TZ, you guys play your match. If
Superman. Swamp Thing.
when you guys are done, the winner, just chill, because that's top 8.
Fighters approaching
Top Gun
Metropolis.
Striker. Who won that Top Gun Striker? Are you guys still playing? so that I can move you guys somebody along.
Begin.
Let's go in. Let's see who gets the first hit. A little bit of chip. Clock getting interactable. We got Ben getting that first bar. So Affleck going in. The down one from Swamp Thing. Here we go. Oh, gets hit by the wake up. Goes in. Misses the air dash into the overhead. Pretty sure, or it was just a regular hit. I don't know. A little bit of lag spike. It's in the corner. Got caught though. Wake ups. Push block. Using that eye laser. Just throwing it out there. Using that breath. Probably gonna catch him. Yep. 4-3. Trying to finish it out. Got the corner. Good block by Quam on that one. You'll catch me once, you won't catch me again. Just a Superman punch. Hurts. He's got, you know, Affleck's got a pretty good life feed right now, so. Sorry, Kafka. Thanks, sir. But, you know, Swamp Thing, I don't know how he is after the buffs. I don't, you know, I really don't know how he is now. I personally think he's just trash, but I could be wrong. Especially after the buffs. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's just eye laser after eye laser after trait and eye laser and 4-2-3 breath and more eye laser. You know, I mean, it is Injustice 1 all over again with some of these legacy characters. You know, this is basically how Superman played. Same thing with Aquaman. Literally, it was just down one try to rush. You know, NRS knows what they're doing. Like, they know exactly how it was because they patched the stuff, but they basically give it to us as if we're getting Injustice 1 over again. Oh yeah, we'll give you vanilla, you know, not entirely vanilla Batman and Superman and Aquaman and Black Adam, but vanilla enough to the point that it's like, you guys had to patch this stuff in the first game. Why didn't you make sure to already just keep it fixed for the second game so it doesn't occur? But again, they do that because they want a reason to patch the game, in my opinion. Alright, thanks Darkchild. Controlster 1.
Fighters approaching Gorilla City.
Snow Switch, stay in Swamp Thing. Oh, and he's got him. Ain't nothing wrong with low tier heroes, man. I mean, I respect people who stick to their character no matter what, instead of, you know, someone who just changes on a whim. I mean, I get it, you know, I understand it, I respect all of it, but, you know, more so those character lows, like, no, I'm just gonna stay my character no matter what the odds are. Sometimes it shows. Push block, ooh, and then that air-to-air, he wins the overhead in the last part of that string. It's pretty dirty. Try not to get caught by these, you know, air dashes that Superman likes to use and abuse on people. And that corner dive tech, or dive tech is just stupid and dirty. OG, do you have to wait? Yes, sir. You, Trollster, and Antano, you guys gotta wait. MPX King, you have to wait as well. Swamp Thing tying it up right there. It's formed. Wham doing his thing. No, don't play your match, Trollster, and I forgot already, just because I wasn't. Trollster and Antano. Because that's top 8 winner side, so just chill for a little bit. You'll be up soon enough. So we got the Clash, 25% health gain. I don't know if that was from, I think it was from Superman. Let me just do a double check. Yep, Affleck. Affleck Clash, so that means we still have a Clash left with Quam. He's got trait, so he can use that, and you know, you can definitely see the adjustments that Quam has made here to, you know, fight Affleck in this matchup. Yo, goes for the down 2 to anti-air, doesn't catch him, trades up, but unfortunately Superman's trait just doesn't give a shit about armor or trait or anything for that matter. Alright, I'll let you guys know. Good duck. Trying to use that range on his jumping to knock Superman out of the air before his laser goes off. That was nice. Dashes in, down 2, hits him. But, oh, is that going to be enough to end it? And it is, unfortunately. It's crazy. It was really solid play though by FWAM. Yeah, I think it was just a slight little things that maybe Affleck had done, or you know, maybe just, you know, the nitty gritty down. Like I gotta, with FWAM, you know, I gotta get him down, and maybe just
Superman.
slight mistakes. I can't say for sure. You know, I don't know their line of thinking, but I can honestly say that, you know,
Fighters approaching Red Sun Prison.
these guys are just sticking to their characters no matter what. So they know what they need to do, and they're doing it.
Begin.
Ooh, goes for the low, wants that first bar. Wake up. Trace up. Using that ice breath. Throws the interactable, connects. Not unblockable, so, but yeah, you got it, obviously. Trying to use that range, just like Supes has range. Got him. Put him in the corner. He's got his, guard enough. I forget exactly what it does. I think it slows him down, or something to that nature. You know, slows the opponent down. Going ham right now. Drops the combo. I think Affleck went for a air escape. Yeah, air escape, and just the height on the down 2 stopped it. But Affleck going in, doing the best that he can to bring down FWAM's health. FWAM playing like a madman too, just especially like Swamp Thing versus Superman. I don't know exactly what kind of matchup this number would be, but I can imagine it just being tough, especially pre-patch, post-patch. I don't know. FWAM's making it look, you know, not too bad. Oh, when he got in just like that. Hit him again. I think Affleck was skill. I think he was trying to go for some sort of wake up. He's got the bar if he wants to clash, and shows or just couldn't clash.
Swamp Thing wins.
So FWAM taking a game, making it 2-1. Getting that comeback started. Yeah, 2-1. So let's see how
Fighters approaching
game number 4
Atlantis.
goes. I'd like to see a Swamp Thing in Grand Finals. Top 8. It's good.
Begin.
When that color change, it's pretty cool. Gets the first bar, FWAM does. Using it. Trying to get the advantage. Oh, down 2, but gets hit by the interactable, so we couldn't run out with it. Hits him. Got him. See what he does. Sets up. He's going for trait. No, he doesn't, but oh wow, that was crazy. It's like a crossover to some weird teleport. Yeah. Where he just down 2 and not used to what that looked like, but that was just silly. But now we got Affleck putting the damage on, putting the hurt, tying up the health. Saying I gotta bring it down to my level now. Then we got FWAM turning the favor though, trying to take him down. Everyone wants that second round. You want the lead. You never want to be in second, because if you're not first, you're last. How do you sign up? If you're Xbox, go here. If you're PS4, go here. Save those brackets, and every week I update the very first post. You know, every time the tournament is ran. So whenever side round is on hold, that tells you what it is, and it tells you the date, title, and if the date has already happened, then you just have to check back in the next day or so, and hopefully, you know, it'll be updated, which should be more than
You're
likely.
asking to get hurt. Come
if you see that it's updated, sign up and make sure you're there. So back to the match. Basically tied up right now. Mom's got a little bit of extra health right now. Keeping him at bay, gets hit by the eye laser though. The tracking is so good on that. Trades up and down now. Taking some of that chip. It's alright though. He's Swamp Thing. He doesn't give a shit. He's going in. I can see Affleck, he just doesn't want to deal with it. He knows that he's on set point right now. He just wants to basically outzone him. Just do what he can to win the match by any means necessary. And there's that means necessary.
Superman wins.
Affleck wins. Best. Where is it? Best. Oh, best You Beat King. Okay, my bad, dude. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Sorry, King. So, Fwam. Alright, so you guys, top 8 is set right now. I'll show you guys. It's top 8. So far, you guys are 4. Top 8's not almost set. Darkchild versus Striker and TZ versus Quinzel. I think you guys are all in a game. So, you guys play your game. We're gonna chill and wait. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I know, I hit the wrong button there, Affleck. I'm slacking today. Damn. Alright. Yeah, I know, I hit the wrong thing. Yeah, shit's tough though. I mean, against characters like that, it is pretty tough. So, since we're waiting anyways, I'm gonna start it off. So now we have Antano and Trollster. You guys are up. I don't know if Trollster is still in here, so I have to send him a message.
He's here.
Thank you for the file. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, Trollster. Just letting you know. That's all. Toodaloo. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so we're starting top 8. Seeing how this goes. should go pretty well. Pretty well. Gotta check these messages. Huh? You won. Okay, there might be a problem. So, TZ, send me, well, you guys, TZ and Quinn, because I just got a message from Quinn saying that he won, and TZ, it says that you won that match. So what you guys need to do is go into your replay match, you know, your recorded match, because it records them automatically, and you need to send me a screenshot of the score.
Superman.
Thanks for the follow. Oh, my bad. Sorry, guys. Get that.
Batman.
I apologize, Trollster and Nintano. When I got that message, I forgot to go AFK, so Trollster, just get the squash match out of the way while I figure this out.
Begin.
Strong, protect the weak.
Dark Child won. Oh man. Dark Child won. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Alright, I thought you guys were in a different bracket, so thank you for the follow, guys. So
Superman.
where's
wins.
young TZ? I need to send him a message. Alright, so let me make sure I go AFK.
Power Girl.
So hopefully in the next Fighter Pack 2 or Fighter Pack 3, Spawn is in there, because I plan on playing Spawn and Scarecrow only. And I've really been waiting for Spawn for a long fucking time. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I gotta make more follow notifications. Spice it up a bit. So we got Deadshot versus Supergirl, actually Power Girl. So got Deadshot getting that first bar. It's always nice to get that first bar in the beginning of the game, because you can meet a burn and do what you want. And now that we got some optimal damage that, you know, Supergirl can do, her life has gotten a little bit better. You know, all that work she just did, she did with what, like 26%, maybe 28% tops. Now we got 38. I think that was close to 40, which is relatively where it should be. If you want to spend the bar meter, be around 38-40% for almost all characters, pending traits and things of that nature, you know. We got Blue up. You know what Blue does. It knocks you back. It's caught by the overhead. Overhead teleport, though. Ooh, drops the combo. Too close. If he was further away, that would definitely have worked.
You just don't know it.
It's that whole, you know, 3D environment and 2D fighting game that determines something like that. Anyway, rounds taken. Trollster just taking a beating from these shots. Going at each other, doing their thing. Ooh, and the air escape. Got away from it, but that backdash got caught. And that's the round. Trollster trying to make this comeback, and you know, once you get your opponent in the corner, comebacks are as real as they can possibly be. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. The more follows, the more notifications. It's got that 1%. What can you do? Ooh, and that low, and then that instant air dash to avoid that wake up. It's pretty sick, but unfortunately, got caught by the bullet.
Deadshot wins.
You know, if she had more health, it'd be a different story. Never mind, TZ. Quinn said it was his mistake, so you're good, bro. Don't worry about it.
Deadshot. Power Girl.
No, not for that match. TZ versus Darkchild, yes. That match needs to not be played. If they are playing, it's not a big deal. But, you know, try to wait on your guys' matches if you can. I know you guys want to get your matches out of the way, like top 8. So, you know, you're going to be on there one way or another. So it's 1-0 right now. We got Antano taking the first game. Putting those bullets on her. Just got blew up. Keeping her at bay. You know, and the thing is, like, in matchups like these, as strong as Deadshot is, I think to competent teleport players, you know, ones who don't just randomly throw out teleports like, you know, a lot of randoms do, but someone like Trollster who waited, picked a spot, chose to teleport then, and capitalized advantage on it against zoners, specifically Deadshot and, you know, some other characters. Having a teleport like that just gives you, I think, a greater advantage to work your way in, but, you know, you can get caught if your opponent tries to bait you and, you know, knows what you're gonna do. So it's just, you know, that's just the whole part of the deeper meta. Just my opponent knows and I know, so we both know, and how can we use that to our advantage and not get caught. But just how it is. So we got Astro, or Antano. I like saying Astro, I want to say Astro. Antano, an onslaught, but he got caught. And ooh, you can see we got a tie right there, but anything, yeah, any chip, any that'll do it.
This is a job for Power Girl.
Shooting the bullets. Getting in, using the air dive, or air dash. Air dash is pretty good. I know, you know, it was a lot more effective in Justice 1 than it is here. It's still pretty good in here. Yeah, right? See, the thing is, like,
You're tougher than I expected.
what bothers me is, like, I'm an MK9 OG. You know, I've, like, ever since day 1 MK9 release, you know, I've been there for NRS, and from playing that game all, like, literally from day 1 until day 1 of MKX. That was a good game, yes, it had some broken shit in it. I played tag, I fucking love tag, man. But, you know, that was the basics and the simplicity to the game, and how they did it was awesome. And then you got MKX, like, well, Injustice came out. I know Paula's vision wanted to go into whatever. Okay, fine. But keep that Injustice. Don't bring that over to MKX and the sole, or Mortal Kombat world. And the sole reason, the only reason, and people don't want to admit it, but I'm pretty sure it's true, that they put Scorpion in the game is because they wanted to see how Mortal Kombat would work on their Injustice system. Because they run them on slightly different engines, I'm pretty sure. So, oh, well, let's just make it easier on both of us and run them on the same engine. And thus we got MKX. And yeah, it's a fun game, but that's... I'm really disappointed. I
Fighters
hate it.
approaching
You know,
Gorilla City.
I still go back and play MK9. But for Plum, I'm right there with you, brother. Tag and MK11, you know, make it good. Tag is a fun thing to have,
Begin.
especially if like you and your buddy want to go play tag against people in rank. Yeah, dude, you had to open your opponent up. But I'll get back to it. Beginning of the match, we got Trolls third. Took the second game, so make it a 1-1. Trying to make that comeback. Gets hit on the overhead. The real man's game. Thank you for the follow. Look at that, just back and forth. Bullet for laser. Bullet for laser. Oh, and that trade right there. Trades are good as long as they're always in your favor. And if they're not in your favor and, you know, you're getting hit too much, then yeah, it sucks. Man, just because there's so much chip, just so much chip. Someone's got to bring some dip.
You're not bulletproof.
Just deadshot chip. It's ruthless, man. I played everyone in MK9. Cabal, Sub were pretty much my main. Cyrax and Baraka. So like those 4 characters and Scarlet as like a 5th were the 5 main that I just played, you know, singly. But for tag, I played everybody, but I knew the whole roster. But we got Tano going in right now. Yeah. I want to talk about MK9 all day, but I got a tournament to run. That was good though. Trollster tying it up. It's got to do that. I mean, you know, he's a little bit under 50%. He's now unfortunately approaching that 25% mark, but it's got to get in. A lot of trading and a lot of chip. It is really tough. You know, Deadshot's just, he's one of those characters that, you know, literally just put an onslaught on you, and, you know, it's tough, especially for competent ones.
Deadshot wins.
It doesn't look like he's really falling into a pattern, so, you know, especially for Trollster, it's tough to judge what he's going to do next. Even though you have a good idea of what he can do, what he is doing, it's kind of, you know, it's a little bit different. So, unfortunately, if what you think he did is something different than what he does, then yeah, you're fucked. Going Flash. Oh yeah, Starfire's allowed too if you want. Anybody wants to use her.
Deadshot. The Flash.
Who's 50-50s? Jax's 50-50s from MK9, or Deadshot.
Fighters approaching Red Sun Prison.
Baraka though, Baraka was probably my favorite character to play. As much fun as I had playing Cabal, this wrecking face.
Begin.
Baraka was the shit. If he had good fast normals, he'd be top tier. No questions asked. Anyways, he's got the Flash. Going at it. Trying to go ham. Using what he can right now. It's 2-1, I'm pretty sure, right? 2-1. Gets it. Uses that wake up. Yeah, I can imagine, yeah, this really is a tough matchup.
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one to do, man. I mean, in all honesty, dude, like, if I were in Trollster's position, that's all I would do the entire game. And just really pick my spot for the shake. I wouldn't... You got the health lead, yeah, you can lame it out, but I mean... You kind of have to fight fire with fire sometimes, and I know people don't want to play lane, but it's like with Sub versus Cabal. You got the life lead out against Cabal, let him zone you, dude. Like, don't even, just let him do what the fuck he wants, just avoid it. And in doing so, that your opponent's gonna get frustrated that you're not going at him, and they're gonna want to go in at you at some point. Not all the time, but some of the time. What up, G-Ball? Welcome to the stream. You just made top 8, so hope you enjoy. Yeah, Tano going in. Trollster doing the shakes. Going epileptic. Oh, now well, pretty sure there's still clashes up from both players, so they gotta do what they gotta do. That's always the dirty move too. Go in, do the reset, and then go into it. Yeah, man. I think I have a clan war coming up soon, and my hitbox is kind of fucked right now, so I have to get used to playing on pad again. And I'm not too happy because I don't like playing on pad using Scarecrow because I can't say I rely, but I use his instant airs really heavily because I play on hitbox and it's so fucking easy. And yeah, I can't do that now, so I'm kind of sad. And it's brutal. Trollster, like, just really trying to make that scramble to come in right there at the end. I mean, especially with it being so close like that. Anything, grab, you know, a couple pokes that land instead of being blocked. You know, a string, a special move. You know, it all works. But hey, this is still, you know, winter side, so there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I know it's 3-1. It only says that score up there because I forgot to back out. So up next we got OG and Affleck. Oh no, you can just back out. Yeah, ER. I mean, in my personal opinion, if you can afford a hitbox and you actually put the time into learning a hitbox, there is no better thing than a hitbox. Hitbox truly is the master race. For most fighting games, something like Street Fighter where there's Z motions and stuff, like, I mean, like, hitbox, they're still easy, you have to practice them, as with anything, same thing with a fight stick, but just certain motions I think might be easier on a fight. I don't know, I didn't really learn on a fight stick. The fight stick that I did have was the old MK Arcade fight stick, so the button layout, you know, on hitbox and most fight sticks there's 8 of them, whereas on whatchamacallit, whereas on, God damn it, OG, are you here? Whereas on like the normal one, the one that I had, the arcade one, it only had 5, so it was really tough to learn on. But the thing is, like, I really like
Superman.
seeing in the room. Alright. So yeah, no, I didn't want to leave. Oh, I desynced. But yeah, if you, like I said, man, if you can afford it and then actually stick with it, it really is worth it. But the only downfall is you basically have to relearn your entire game. I mean, your everything, because you're learning a new peripheral. So you have to get your muscle, your brain, and your muscle and your fingers to, you know, learn that muscle memory of how to do the specific motions with certain things like quarter circles, half circles, 360s, 720s, things like that. You know, you have to learn it, and it takes a little bit. Like, I played 8 hours a day for about 2 weeks straight before I got like fluent with it, where I could basically say, okay, I can go and play my character no problem now. But I wasn't like perfect. And now in present time, I've been using a hitbox for, I don't know, a year and a half, maybe. 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. I've been using Hitbox. Thank you for the follow. And I'll never go back one. Like I'm a manager in a gas station, so I open and close my hands a lot. So using a pad for long periods of time hurts more my hands than as opposed to a hitbox. But your hands are gonna hurt really bad when you're learning a hitbox. So when that happens, stop, take a 15 half-hour break, and then go back or whatever it is that you're doing. But always take a break when they hurt until it stops. Back to the match. We got Scarecrow versus Superman. This is pretty good matchup. I don't think it's too uneven in anyone's favor, but fortunately, we got zoning versus non-zoning, so that makes it tough. But OG going in, trying to get his game going, got caught, and went to air escape. Worked out for him, but he could have got caught. That's the only downfall to certain air escapes, is if you escape at the wrong time or in certain situations, it's just gonna lead to more damage because I don't know, like it might reset. Sometimes it resets, sometimes it doesn't. So but I mean, he capitalized pretty hard right there and just took him down, and now Affleck capitalized right there and tied it up.
Please, don't get up.
Yes, our clan war is against PR. Yeah, Quinzel, if you have kick, let me know your kick name so I can add you in the chat. So OG going in, using that Fear Breath. Doesn't get hit by the dive kick, goes for the 1, 2, 3. Goes for the down one. Thought that tick throw was probably gonna happen, so we went to go for push block. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, and the laser. Trying to keep him at bay. Got the life lead. That was a risky teleport. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. That's gonna hurt. Unclashable damage. I don't know if that's gonna kill him. It might. Oh, nice. Goes for the wake up, but I might have anticipated it, and there was the dive kick. Take the first game.
Superman wins.
Yes, Ben Affleck is playing as Superman, Ryan.
Superman. Scarecrow. Fighters approaching Fortress of Solitude.
He's here.
Who?
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Begin.
Nothing changes. Still Soups versus Crow. Character loyalist, man. It's always a good thing. I like seeing it. Goes for the forward 2-1. Didn't connect with the 2 after that though, just because of how he flung up. Goes for it again. He's in the corner. Trades up. They traded in. Fortunately, that was a bad trade for OG. Dive kick. Dive kick. Thinking of the game dive kick when I see that shit. Dive bomb happens and resets the damage, resets the combo. This is an OTG, but OG's not giving up. He's going in. All right, G-Ball. Teleports. Got away. Ooh, and see that jump 2, bro, is just so dirty. The range on it, but the thing is, at max range, if he hits you, the forward 1 will not, he'll still hit you, but it won't confirm into a combo, so there's that gap where you can, you'll have a chance to do whatever it is that you can do with your character. Thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it, guys. But if he's just a little bit closer, right, anything closer than max range on that jump 2 throw, then it'll confirm and just, everything will link together. There won't be a gap. One of the lag spikes. That's rough.
Superman wins.
Yeah. Top 8 is the whole thing. Winner side and loser side is streamed for top 8. It's just prior
Superman.
rounds before top 8. I just stick to winner side to try and bang out as many matches as possible while the stream is going. Just so that it's a swift and speedy tournament, because the reason why it takes so long, it's not anything before top 8, it's top 8, just because it's every single match, and it's commentary and things like that. Not, I don't want to make it sound like I'm complaining, because I'm not. I really enjoy doing this. That's why I do these every week. I'm just explaining to you guys that that's what takes long, and so that's why I try to get the previous rounds done and out of the way. Not to like make anyone feel neglected or how come my match wasn't this or that. It's just I want to get to top 8, because then we can all just chill and enjoy.
Begin.
So we got an Aquaman switch, which is, when you gotta do it, you gotta do it, especially when you as the player itself see something that, my opponent's doing this or doing that, I can't, do what I want to do with my character in the current state that we're playing right now, so I have to switch it up, and that's, what I see OG doing. And, even if it doesn't, thank you for follow, I appreciate it. Even if it doesn't work out for OG, it's still winner side, so you've got loser side to come back. And, having that ability, or well, basically ability to come back on the loser side is really nice to have, having that second chance. And, unfortunately, Affleck is just kind of going in, and, OG kind of just trying to really find his momentum in that groove right now against Affleck. It's looking kind of grim right now, and Affleck is on his set point right now. Line it up though, can't count OG out. He's a pretty smart player. He's, since I've been doing things, I think he's been here since day one. Oh, see, like that's fucked up. To me, the laser came out, we saw it pass him as he meter burn roll, but it still hits him because of the meter burn. Like, I get it. That's fucked up, yo. That's fucked up. So on to the next match. That's brutal, OG, man. Like, I feel for you, dude. That's rough. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish out this winner side, get Affleck and Antano up, because then once that's solidified, we can just bang out loser side, get right to grand finals. So, thank you guys for waiting in loser side. I appreciate it. Thank you for fighting your guys' matches, since you guys did that. Antano and Affleck. You guys are up. One goes to grand finals, the other goes to losers finals. And Quinzel, I'm adding you right now to chat. Multitasking. So it looks like we're probably going to see a Deadshot versus Superman.
Superman. Deadshot.
I gotta restart this fucking app. Bullshit Xbox app.
Fighters approaching the Joker's playground.
The Joker's playground. Oh man.
Begin.
Crash. Ooh, and that down one for the first hit. Antano using that anti-air, or the air shot, trying to make sure he doesn't get hit. Trying to be smart about it. Both players are. Ooh, gets caught. I don't think he thought that was gonna hit, so he hesitated right there after it hit, and that confirmed. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, you guys are up next, Plum, though, so you got this match. Chill out. Tano putting that relentless beating on. No, I don't do bans. The only time I do bans is if, like, you know, say that character has an OP infinite, some shit like that. Other than that, you know, I don't ban characters unless, you know, it's clearly that they have something broken on them that can be abused to cheat with. What's up, Violent? Just a back and forth game right now. Ooh, we caught him. Blue, he's gonna keep him at bay even more. Just going at each other. It's always a fun time. Man, why does this shit keep crashing? So Affleck takes it. Or, not Affleck,
Deadshot
Intano.
wins.
While that match is getting set up, I have to...
Batman. Superman. Superman.
Because the app of my computer
Deadshot.
keeps crashing for whatever reason, so... Oh, motherfucker.
Fighters approaching Metropolis. Begin.
Ooh, so Affleck gets the first hit. Going in right now. 4-2-3. Following up with the breath. Well, he had the bar. I don't know why he didn't spend it. He probably wanted the reset before he spent. Or do the, yeah, before he spent the bar. Got the blue up. She's got the trait. Affleck's got the life lead, so he wants to play it smart now. He doesn't want to get caught by these bullets. What is a bad matchup for Superman?
Protect the weak.
I don't know. I mean, it's tough to really say. I don't think Supes is hard to beat in general. I think, you know, I think he's good. I think it's more of just, whatchamacallit, it's more just having to get around that tracking eye laser and just not getting caught in his bullshit. Pretty sure that's what it is. Oh, that wake up, trying to hit him, not get caught. And Affleck, just like that, turning the tables around. Saying, alright, you got your game on Tano, and here's mine.
Superman wins.
Tying it up. 1-1.
Batman. Superman. Deadshot.
Yeah, I think he's just like Batman, where he has all the tools necessary to do what he wants to do.
Fighters approaching Metropolis.
You know, same thing with Aquaman. Like, they don't really have bad matchups. They may have one, maybe. That's a stretch. It really all depends.
Begin.
Ooh, and that trade, that air. Ooh, going in. Traits up. Pushing Intano into the corner. Just all that chip too, man. On the block. Intano with the lead though. Even though he's in the corner, he's keeping that bay. Ooh, I'm still hitting that overhead.
You're not bulletproof.
That's kind of how it is, though. Violent with Scarecrow. People want to, oh, Scarecrow is top 10. Like, he's not. He's got gaps that people aren't blowing up. You know, I forget exactly all the gaps. I gotta go read through and refresh my memory on it. But he's got gaps people just, I'm sure they're afraid to blow it because it's so risky unless you have a really, you know, fast armoring move or super move kind of thing. But he's got gaps. Lots of them. It's going in. Gets hit. Tano not playing any games right now. Making it 2-1. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Wins.
He's here. Who? The Batman.
Superman. Deadshot.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Fighters approaching the Joker's playground. Begin.
Goes for that low. Wants to get that free first bar, but didn't work out for him. Instead of Tommy got that free first bar. Ooh, and that air shot. That air dead shot. Silly. Affleck going in though. He's not playing any games after that last round. He said, fuck this. Balls to the wall. I'm gonna get ya. And this looks like where he's at, so. But he backed up. See, as soon as he remembered, you know, the barrels, like, oh, I gotta watch out for this. Backed up, waited a second. Almost got messed up, but he regrouped himself, and now he's just kind of going to keep shit on Tano. But it's alright, because Tano's up a game right now. Which, yeah, 2-1. So, all Ben's really going to do is tie it up. And, wow, just overhead. And he's going to loop it because he just wants to make sure it goes. But he's not going to get much damage off it because of the nerf and what they do to OTGs. They carry that over from MKX. Dude, you're not doing nothing. It's going to get less and less and less. And that's simply just not blocking. It's not. It's not a glitch. It's not a glitch. You just have to block. If you can send me, if it's laggy, like
Superman.
record the ping, because
Deadshot.
I have my ping on, and when you record clips it shows, because I mean it's perfectly flawless here on my end, you know, you can see it on the stream that there was
Fighters
no lag
approaching the
on
Joker's
my end,
playground.
and I usually think that if there's lag in the match it happens for everybody, you know, it's an unfortunate situation.
Begin.
But anyway, back to the match at hand, right? 2-2, deuces up, tied up. Tom trying to find his place, doesn't want to get hit, hits him with the down one, didn't follow up, and that's why we had the follow up from Affleck. We saw the slight hesitation, and then he went to capitalize on it. What? What was that?
Superman wins.
Alright, that match does not count because that's clearly. What? No. Was that a glitch? Or did you straight up quit?
Catwoman.
I just want to know if that was an actual glitch or not. Because I've never seen their health bar just completely drop. I've always seen a lag out and then it just says, you know, player has left the match. Dude, Antano, I mean, that's winner side. Like, you still have loser side to come back. Like, you're in losers finals right now. You can go back to fight Ben if you want, you know. That's, I mean, yes, that's entirely up to you and your decision, but I'm just letting you know that, hey, you're in loser's side, you don't have to give up just yet. I kind of wish my Xbox app was working again so that I could send him a message. Alright. Alright. Okay, so up next then is Swam versus Best. Yeah, I mean, it could be different, especially with the GGPO now, that, you know, like, it could look perfect for me, but it could be lagging for you, so it's, you know, it's understandable, man. That shit sucks. So we'll get these guys going.
Swamp Thing. Green Lantern. Fighters approaching Gorilla City.
So we got Lantern versus Swamp Thing. It's the battle of the greens. Who is the better green?
Begin.
Ooh, gets that first hit. Swamp. What's he gonna do with that free bar? What's he gonna do? Just gonna end it. Just throwing that shit. Ooh, and catches him. Whipping him around. He's the, I forget the name, but you know, whip my hair around while he whips his vines around. That's what he's doing. Whipping his vines around, but hey, you can't, you know, you can't count Lantern out because Lantern's got corpse hops, he's got zoning, he's got, you know, pretty okay mix-up game, you know, and just all around staggers and annoyance. So he's got the tools. He's certainly got the tools. Whip them around a little bit. Looking kind of rough. That wake up was brutal too. Not landing that wake up's gonna hurt.
Not a fan of the thorns.
I am much more.
Goes for that down two. Wanted to anti-arrow. Didn't catch it though. It's okay though. You know, even if like in, you know, situations like this where your first match doesn't go entirely as you had planned, you gotta always look at it as, you know,
Swamp Thing wins.
what should I do? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You know, like what kind of changes should be made, or like, you know, me personally, you know, not that I want, thank you for the follow. Not that I want to tank the first game, but like sometimes I just kind of not play the way I want to play because I want to see how my opponent plays and what they do and things like that. So, you know, I want to basically, I use that first game to pick up on their game, especially if I have 3 games at my disposal. You know, I'll use a game just to block and see what see what they're doing.
Begin.
So, going in, game number 2. Swamp Thing versus Bess. Or Fawn versus Bess. Swamp Thing versus Green Lantern. Going at it. Swamp Thing kind of just having some dominance right now. Thank you for the foul, especially in the corner. Hey, just slight adjustments made, and you know, that's all you need. That's all anybody needs. Slight adjustments, and you're good to go. What's up, Frosty? Going in. Trades up. No, he didn't trade up. I thought he was throwing the garden out. It's brutal. Arm is out. This is the best time to come back. Using it, spends the bar. Wants that damage. Going in. Hits him on the pop-up part of that combo. Going in, goes to the corpse up. He does. Oh, drops the combo. I know he didn't want to do that. Drops it again, I'm pretty sure. Oh. Kind of a risky back 3 meter burn, but worked out into his favor. Going in, oh, and that down 2. Making them clash. You know, I think it might have been a mistake, but you know, that's too early. Way too early in my opinion. You gotta at least wait till your half's from like half. You know, especially when you're sitting at full meter, you hear 1 bar. So going in, like, uses that air dive, and now he's got no clash. And you know, as Lantern's going in now, doing whatever it is that Lantern does. Unfortunately, like I said, now there's no clash, and just like that, we got an only real master comeback from Bess. Right there, on stream.
Green Lantern wins.
Yeah, Swamp Thing. It is a weird matchup. The only thing I know in that matchup is to just, you don't want to stand still. You want to always kind of move around to not get caught by their whips if they are a whip heavy, you know, player. If not,
Swamp Thing.
I don't know. I mean, I play Scarecrow, so I just try to onslaught him with pressure and shit like that, you know.
Fighters approaching the Joker's
That's what
playground.
I try and do anyway. I just, you know, no offense to Flom, I just have the mindset that Swamp Thing sucks, even though he's probably not as bad as people say he is.
Begin.
But I think because I have that mindset, I don't have too much of a problem. But Flom, going in right now, doing his thing, trying to make up for that insult to injury match that he just had. So, got trade up. Adding the extra going in good block. He didn't fall for corpse off this time. Well, switch. Corpse off is tricky. Oh, excuse me, stream. I'm tired. Swamp Thing doing his thing, going in. Thank you for the follow, just like that. And tied up 1-1. I'm pretty sure, yeah. Tied up 1-1. Just like that. Best. Going in, trying to get it done. Ooh, and that wake up stopped him on that. That was smart. If he had armor though, I'm pretty sure armor would have just gone through, but he didn't want to spend the bar.
Please make this challenging.
Tied up. Not too much life loss on Best, but now he's going to take some right here. Going to be around the 50% mark, yeah. That's tough. Wow, that's some major damage right there. Those vines hurt, man. Trying to do what he can, goes for it. We're going to see a repeat of last game. I mean, both players still have trade, so, you know, it's tough. That 1%, and well, I'm taking game number 3, making it 2-1.
Swamp Thing wins. Swamp Thing. Green Lantern.
Nothing changes. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what you got to do in
Gorilla City.
certain matchups. Like, say you know you're doing alright, you have a zoning character, you're playing against Scarecrow or something like that, whatever, and then it starts turning out rough. Like, you gotta zone him out, especially if that Scarecrow's like really good. You kind of just have to play that spreadsheet, just zone him out, you know. So I'm pretty sure, you know, best just applies just because of the nature of the game and how everything is. You know, if he were to just zone and be 95% zoning, you know, it put a damper on what, you know, Thwomp wants to do. That Swamp Thing. But I think Thwomp might know that, so he might, you know, like put his guard and shit, use that to his advantage. He's got Best in the corner. That's gonna do some damage up.
You reap what you have sown.
Traits up. Using everything to his advantage. Using the wall, pushes him back. Using that interactable. Trying to catch him off guard. And it's going in. Got caught though. Twice he got caught in the same nature like that. Ooh, and that crossover. See how, like, there?
Where you are.
You don't come.
I wholeheartedly agree with clashing. Around your 50% mark, you know, you've done your thing. Perfect time. It's best tying it up is around 75%, so it's not bad, you know, it's basically just one combo away from evening up the health. Until that happens, that's gonna hurt. 26% being. That chip. Oh, goes for the back three. I think Thwomp definitely saw it, so he didn't want to go too crazy with the onslaught because he knew what happened last time, so he's just trying to play it smart. Swamp's on set point right now while Best is looking for his set point. There's the clash. Gaining some of that health back. Doesn't want to deal with it, wants to maximize everything. No one spends bar, they want to save it for the last little scramble here. Good 4-3 meter, catches him on the roll, drops the combo. Well, I don't think he dropped it. I think he was going to try going for another reset.
Swamp Thing wins.
And instead realized that he should have. Either way, great games. Especially that ORM, man. That shit was sick. So Thwomp takes it. Thwomp moves on to play Trollster. And up next we've got Darkchild versus TZ. You guys didn't play yet, correct? No. That's not what I want to do. Alright. So let's see what it's gonna be. You know, I want to thank you guys for coming out, showing your support, hitting those follows, and, you know, just enjoying yourselves, because that's really all it's about. It's just coming out, having a good time in, you know, tournament setting, playing against other people that have similar interests and the same mindset as you, playing competitively, just enjoying yourself, because, you know, that's why I do it. I enjoy running it. Like, it's fun to me. If only I could travel. I'd almost like to actually, even though they already have businesses and things like that set up,
Red Hood.
kind of try to have a business where,
Catwoman.
you know, you host for people. Like, somebody wants a tournament, but they've never done it themselves.
Fighters
But what I would
approaching
do
Arkham Asylum.
is, it would be ran, obviously, for a cost, but you would be taught so that when that session is done, you know how to run tournaments, so you can do it yourself.
Begin.
And that's how I think it should be, because you can teach other people. That is the greatest gift of all. Oh shit. So, anyways, we got Red Hood going at Catwoman. Got shurikens, we got landmines, we got whips and cat scratches. Just all day. Yeah, and Red Hood using that dive, ooh, and in the back, catches him, easy going in. Really wants to get that going. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. If you guys want to see any funny follows, like, let me know. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, Darkchild is really keeping Catwoman at bay. He doesn't want to have to deal with back three. He doesn't want to have to deal with cat scratch, hence the bomb and the shurikens he's throwing in case she does do scratch. You know, he's basically playing this spreadsheet to, you know, the max, which, hey, I mean, like, when you want to win, that's what you gotta do. This week, no, I had a gas leak, so, you know, I had to dish out $228 to fix that this morning. You know, it's something you don't want to drive around with, so, you know, that kind of dipped in some funds right there. But the next tournament, which will be in 2 weeks from today, same time, 8 o'clock, there will be a prize. So, $25, you know, that's what I'm basically doing. So, and even if there's not, hey, you got bragging rights, man. You know, and especially like some of these guys like OG and Best, you know, they're here every single time. So, you know, they're only getting better, and, you know, they're people you want to play. You know, and that you're going to probably end up playing if you are in these tournaments. You know, because they do make it pretty far. Just like that. Catwoman. You know, see, like, that's the thing, like, that kind of breaks my heart. Like, I like zoning, you know, and from watching Darkchild, he was zoning, he was playing it to the T, doing well, and you struggle so hard to basically play the way that you know it has to be played in order for you to win. Ooh, competitive mode wasn't on. That's not good. But yeah, oh no, it was on. He accidentally turned it off. Good thing I can rewatch it. So you're good, Darkchild. But yeah, the thing that's tough is, like, you played it well, and then just because of the damage and everything that she got from what she did, it just put that gap in the health, and unfortunately, the end of it. Catwoman, starting off pretty strong right now. Teasy just doing his thing. He's got those red claws. He's got that red whip. Gotta be afraid. Just going in like that. Darkchild, you know, trying not to get low profile again and caught by everything. Which, I mean, it's what you gotta do. TZ taking that round. Darkchild now going in, getting his momentum going right here in round number 2. So once, you know, momentum can be a game changer. If you get the right momentum, completely alter a game. If you lose your momentum and alter it, or even if just there's no momentum but both players are just going back and forth, you know, shit can change. Shit can change. There's the clash. It's gotta happen. This gains 25 back. You know, Sid just around 75. He's got to take down that first life bar, and he does, tying it up. So, you know, can't count Darkchild out just yet. Try to catch him. The first move didn't hit, so she was able to block by the time the second part of that string came out. Ooh, going in. Got hit by the beater burn back 3. It's gonna hurt a little bit. Using that hard knockdown, setting up, throwing the landmine, using that headbutt, which was good because as soon as she went to move that landmine, hit her as crosses in half, and attack me for it again. There's no flash, so that makes it even tougher. But, oh wow, that jumping. So we got TZ up 2-1 right, or 2-0 right now. And this is the loser side, so it is tournament life on the line for everybody. Unfortunately. But that's what makes, you know, players more hungry. They know
Red Hood.
what stakes are at hand, and they know that they have to, you know, play to the best of their ability. Otherwise, tournament
Fighters
life is
approaching
over.
Red Sun Prison.
At least you're not spending hundreds of dollars in this kind of tournament. Whereas you travel and it's like, God damn it, I lost. But, anyways, we got some palette changes, some gear changes, just to make it look cool. Get that first hit from TZ. First bar is always crucial. Not essential, but first bar really helps. Then we got Scratch getting that free combo right there. Good blocks, not getting caught. Thought she was gonna jump, throwing the mine down though. Trying to keep her at bay. 4-3, doesn't want to Sage transition. Wants his max, or as much, you know, damage as possible. It's kind of brutal. Good meter burn dash, setting up. Didn't catch. Good block by TZ right there on that crossover. That was a really good block. And then that chip out. Putting TZ on the set point right now. Darkchild's kind of got a long road ahead of him. You know, and then that low to start it. But it's alright though. We got Red Hood. He's got 3 bars. Now he's got to use that meter boom roll. Combo got dropped, so we can't even clash. Now he does.
Now we do things my way.
Have you had your shots?
Spends the bar. You gotta spend 3 in that. You know, 30% net. Like you have to. He knows it. Oh, he's hit by the whip over that conversion. That was pretty silly. Another mine. Trying to keep her at bay. Just barely missed that Shuriken. Oh, that backdash got caught for the last part of the string. Goes over the meter burn back 3. And just like that. Catwoman. 2 games though, man. That definitely looks like a tough matchup between you guys. You know, it's definitely a tough matchup, I can imagine. So up next, we got Trollster versus Quan. Get these guys going. After that, we'll have OG and TZ. Those guys will duke it out. The winner of that is gonna play Tano. They're gonna duke it out. Winner goes to play Patient Ben Affleck. Thank you for the follow. It's greatly appreciated.
The Flash. Swamp Thing. Fighters approaching Gorilla City. Begin.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I like Flash. He just has some really cool looking stuff. How his combos work out. Swamp Thing, you don't see much of it, and he's got some really intricate stuff. Him and I like Dr. Fate. I like the combos that Fate has. I think they're pretty badass. but I still think Scarecrow has the best gear in the game. Yeah, going in, Flash, you know, health, basically, they're about dead even right now until after that combo, but even so, dead even, you know, a combo hurt, and that actually, this might be a round closer right here. Yep, that's the round closer. It's alright though. Sure, Trollster's just trying to, you know, find his groove, figure out how he wants to deal with the Swamp Thing, because Swamp Thing really isn't a joke, you know. It's a good Swamp Thing. Not just one throwing vines out, you know, he knows what he's doing.
Try to keep up,
Got the clash. Doesn't want to have to deal with bullshit. Spacing each other out. Feeling each other, gets hit by the whips though, or the vines. It's got trade out, so, you know, we know what that does. Oh, it just increases. You gotta figure out exactly what his trade does, I forgot. But I know it's really, really interesting. Oh, there it is, there's that grab, and I'm taking the first game.
Swamp Thing wins. Swamp Thing, Power Girl. Fighters approaching Gotham City. Begin.
So we got Power Girl change, right? Hashtag Swamp Thing. It's pretty good. Then we got Power Girl going in, doing her thing, using the power of the booth.
In your face.
Oh, gets caught. Going in, drops the combo. It's alright though. Gonna use this combo to tie it up, do some shit. Health basically around the same. Okay, yeah, that's what it was. It slows them down. Yeah, they can't dash. Okay. Going in that walking laser, the walking trait. Now that it's gone, though, you can kind of not, you know, it doesn't really have to worry about it. Gotta worry about that, though. Once, you know, just that little bit's up. Ooh. Shot to the big toe.
This is a job for Power Girl.
I do think, though, Swamp Thing has the best crouch in the game. First time I ever saw it, I was like, what the fuck is this? What is he doing? And I soon realized that he's just crouching. That's all he's doing. But he's going ham right now, and it's gonna tie it up. Yep. Wow, so much damage.
You reap what you have sown.
Oh, good call on that anti-air right there. That was a good read. But Swamp Thing, doing his thing. Flop. Hits him with a log. Good block. Neutral duck it. Hits him with a meter for a teleport. It's alright though. Both players still have flash. Both players, I guess they had, you know, pretty decent meter till that bar was spent, but
Not this.
still meter nonetheless. Spends the 2 bars. Wants to have as much health as possible, especially when it's going to put you in the health lead. And just like that, use that bar. Doing some damage. Oh, could turn out bad. There's no flash, so Plum can kind of just do his thing and not have to worry about any kind of breaker or clash. Just got to worry about, I was gonna say Batgirl. Got to worry about Power Girl and do his thing. Any kind of chip will get it. Good blocks. Ooh, and then that dash. Wow, that was crazy. I'm pretty sure that was reaction.
Power Girl wins.
Welcome back, Bess. I think I might have mentioned in that thread, honestly, it all depends on what happens next week.
Swamp
You know,
Thing.
so if right now, like real quick, I'll show you guys.
Fighters approaching Gorilla City.
Right now we have 6 people signed up for PlayStation. So with the 6 people signed up for PlayStation, if there's not enough for next week to run the tournament,
Begin.
then I am going to cut PlayStation off until there's a calling and make Xbox weeklies. So it really is up to you guys, you PlayStation guys. The best I can do is bump and, kind of just remind you guys like, hey, that I do these tournaments, the rest is kind of up to you. So yeah, like I said, it's all up to PlayStation now. What's up, Cage? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying. Trollster going ham with Power Girl, tying up the health. Got that reset right there. Ooh, now Swamp doing his thing. Might chip out. Nope, not enough chip, but it's gonna be enough damage. Got him in the corner, and with that, ties it up. But Swamp just needs to hit him with pretty much anything. Go, what up, Asher? Yeah, he's basically just got to hit him with anything, and like right there, you just did. Health is basically the same. Minus a little bit of chip. Swamp going in, doing his thing, but he got caught. Ice Breath, air escapes out. Good block on the low, didn't get caught. There's that grab, got him in the corner. Going in, there it is. Swamp doing his thing, goes for the clash. Think
Care for a
follow.
friendly wager?
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, that low string is pretty tough to block because it's something you just don't expect, doing that air to air. Capitalized on it. Now he's going in. Background interactable. Increased the damage. 36.5%. Going in. Got Trollster using that trait. Got him in the corner. Maximizing that damage. Oh, and he got caught. Both players tied. I think Trollster still has Clash. Could be wrong. No, Swamp still had Clash. Trollster had already used it.
Now you're asking for it.
They really are. First time I fought a Swamp Thing, like I tried, but when I got hit, I didn't bother because I wanted to see his combos, and they were fucking silly. Oh, caught him with the overhead. Didn't catch him that time. Stayed safe. Thank you for the follow. Oh, and this is gonna do it, and just like that, wow, tying it up, making it deuces. Right? No, 2-1.
Thing wins.
Yeah, score is 2-1. Swamp in the lead. Swamp going on his set match right now. Trollster's only down a game. It's okay. You win the game. Now you're both on set
Power
match.
Girl.
And you
Swamp
duke it out
Thing.
from there.
Fighters approaching Arkham Asylum. Begin.
Who gets that first bar? Who's gonna get it? Oh, good blocks by both players. Oh, and he got caught. I think he might have tried to press buttons thinking it wouldn't do anything. Oh, spends the bar. Wants to exchange. Drops the combo though. I see what you're saying. Head troll switch mains or not like he switched. Oh, head troll switch mains. Not like the flash. Yay. Yeah, he switched. I think he wanted to make sure he had a secondary. And Swamp just going in right now. This corner stuff. Ooh, that was a good decision by Trollster right there. To me to burn that, to offset the timing so he didn't get hit. So he capitalized, and sure as shit he did. But unfortunately, it's leading to a clash that he has to do. Otherwise, he's gonna be taking some beefy damage. It does take 15% because Swamp did have more meter than him and decided to spend it. Which, I mean, you're still on first round. You know, that's really what you should do. You have nothing to worry about. You know, looking hard for Trollster too. You know, especially with Flom swiftly approaching his set. Yeah, and there it is. It's rough. Rough and tough.
Swamp Thing wins.
Good shit though. You know, Trollster definitely doing the best that he could, but unfortunately, you know, with there being a lack of Swamp Thing, you know, it's just tough to probably one, know the matchup 100%, and two, you know exactly what he is and isn't doing, because he's got some silly looking shit. Thanks for the follow. It's greatly appreciated. So up next, we've got OG versus TZ. Well, let's get it in. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, we could very well see Flom, you know, from here on out in these tournaments, and you know, if we do, that's a matchup that's got to be learned. Man, I'm so stoked for Dragon Ball FighterZ. As much fun as I'm having it, like I love Mortal Kombat. Like ever since I was a kid, like I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan, so that's always gonna have a place in my heart. Justice is fun, you know. I like my DC heroes. Marvel's good too. You know, I like fighting games now in general, but like DBZ, like I love DBZ. And for them, especially Arc System, like I played Blaze Blue, and you know, I never really got into Guilty Gear just because I hadn't played it. But from playing Blaze Blue,
Superman.
with Arc System now having, you know, DBZ or DB Fighter Z being made, oh man.
Catwoman.
As soon as that game is released, I am dropping everything for that game and playing only that game as a competitive fighter. Oh, sorry guys. I hit my alert box. Aw, man.
Fighters approaching Fortress of Solitude.
Now it's gonna go crazy. Hashtag noob streamer.
Begin.
So we're going in. Got OG, got that first bar, but he's got to deal with Catwoman. But the thing is that both of these players have female hitboxes. So, you know, pretty much, well, Scarecrow has a female hitbox from crouches. It is a little weird when he's standing up because he does have a relatively small hitbox for being a big power character that he is. But nonetheless, he's got some shit. And, you know, both these players basically have the tools. I've even heard that both of them are the same character, but Catwoman just has slightly better tools. Which, I don't know, I think in a matchup it's basically even. Thanks for the follow. I really do think it's an even matchup though. The OG just going in, TZ trying like hell to get out of that corner, and he does, using that back 3 meters burn. Brings it mid-screen, gets hit by the wake up though, traumatizes up. That's something you want to deal with. You know, went for the scratch, but the second part of it was, OG just wasn't close enough to the ground for the second part of that connect, and then he got hit, traumatized, double back 3, sweep flash, and now we got TZ sitting on 2 bars, OG chilling on 1. Both players, you know, trying to get the groove. OG trying to close it out. We got TZ trying to get his health back, but now that we got trade up trait, it's down now, so you know TZ's not going to take any kind of chip damage from it. Thank you for the follow. So he's not going to take any kind of chip damage from it, but you know, as soon as that trait, Speak the Devil, gets popped back up, now he's in a combo. He's got to be really, really careful as he's comboing, or that right there is going to happen. And you know, I know a lot of people don't like the fact that Scarecrow's trait can win you the round and win you the game, but like he needs it. You know, with him not having some kind of meter burn teleport, yes, he's got a wake up game, but you don't go at him. When you knock him back up, wake up game is done.
Scarecrow.
So,
Brainiac.
aside from that, with him not having meter burn teleport to make him safe, he doesn't have any other options to get in, or like to try to fuck with the opponent. So, with a trait like that, he kind of needs to have that
Fighters
potential to
approaching
close out the
Arkham
round
Asylum.
or match via dots. And it's so minimal, the damage, that, you know, even if you have 2 or 3%, it's gonna take a little bit, you know, so you have some time.
Begin.
Anyway, got changed. Or Brainiac. Going in. I think Brainiac's got some pretty sick combos too, like they just look so fucking silly. First time seeing Perfect Legend. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Perfect Legend using it, like, that's some silly shit. Going in. Ooh. OG trying to get his health back. Doesn't want to deal with it. Nope. But TZ just kind of applying that little bit of onslaught right now. So silly. Going in. Good block on the low. Oh, nice jump free. Goes for the low. I was actually smart using that back one instead of the down back 2 meter burn. You know, main reason for that though is because like from the back 1-2 on Scarecrow, if you block the back 1, you can basically do whatever you want in between back 1 into that 2 coming up. Mainly just because of that gap. So
Brainiac wins.
got that call it. Got that character switch, and you know, so far working out TZ's favor. So let's see what OG does.
Brainiac. Scarecrow. Fighters approaching the Batcave.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Begin.
Just going in. Got Brainiac doing what he does. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this matchup, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure. Definitely a pain in the ass though, I can imagine. Oh yeah, Brainiac just doing work. Now, I don't know OG how he feels about this. I don't know if he just hasn't played enough Brainiacs to deal with it, or just, you know, what he's doing is just working out in his favor. But, you know, it definitely looks like a lot of stuff is working out in his favor right now. Oh, there we go. OG getting his stuff going. He's out of the corner. Oh, he gets hit by that unblockable. Going in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on outside. A lot of sirens. They're not near me. TZ just like that. Oh.
Brainiac wins.
Yeah, 2-1.
Brainiac. Darkseid.
Ooh, we got Brainiac versus Darkseid. Hopefully,
Fighters
Darkseid brought
approaching
that
Atlantis.
S++ tier backhand. Thank you for the follow.
Batman.
Begin.
Going in, using those Omega Beams, hit him out of the air, straight up, keeping him at bay. Ooh, and Omega Beams in the face. It's not good to block with your face there, Brainiac, but I'm pretty sure Brainiac's got some stuff to show Darkseid. He's not afraid. Like, there's a reason why I'm Lord Brainiac. And both these guys, both they, about the same height, yeah. Brainiac might be just a little bit taller. Oh, going for that setup. Good block. Going for the eye laser. Omega Beams. Shooting more Omega Beams. Keeping them at bay. And I mean, you know, that's a smart choice by OG. He's using, he's basically using the game that Darkseid has to combat the stuff he couldn't using Scarecrow. Not only that, but he's got a teleport. So he can use that. And we need him for a stomp. You know, it's an overhead, so we can catch him off guard, block him well. Just Omega Beams, man. Keeping him at bay.
The might of Darkseid.
So it looks like, you know, being 2-1 looks like that character switch working out really well. It's hit by a throw. Not in the corner though. Hit by the dive though. Going through. Straighten up. Ooh. Hit by the Omega Beam. More Omega Beams. Even more Omega Beams. They're so cool. I thought that was like first time I'd seen in all those little zigzags that they did. I thought that was pretty badass how they made those beams. Definitely, like, and the rest does have some pretty good, you know, concept artists, designers, so some good shit, and you know, a pretty dominating match.
Darkseid wins.
OG takes that one. Making it deuces right now, so both players are going on to their set match, and one goes on to fight, one goes on to fight Flum in semi-finals, semi-losers, and the other one
Darkseid.
gets knocked out.
Catwoman.
So TZ, since he lost, he decided to go back to Catwoman. And see, this is what's tough about, like, when you do a character switch in this situation.
Fighters
OG did a
approaching
character switch to
Brainiac.
tie it up, which now allowed OG or TZ to basically say, okay, I'm gonna choose a different character now and give myself the advantage, especially going into a set match between both of us. So, with that being said, you know, the tides could turn very heavily for one player right here. I mean, you know, it's tough, but right now, it's like OG doing pretty well, and then he got scratched and back three into a transition. So, with Brainiac, you know, no longer a part of the team, he's sitting on his throne, watching the matches, OG and TZ go at it. Ooh, a nice little back. Avoids the Omega Beam. It's pretty slick with TZ right there, but back three backhand said nope. Inside showing how good his backhand is. Trying to keep Catwoman in check. Got the low beam. Got the teleport. Ooh, gotta get away from that teleport. We got away. Doesn't get by the whip, the blocks on the low. Good down one. Playing smart. Neither player, again, you know, wants to get caught by shit. When you get caught, you get hurt. When you get hurt, salt starts to flow. Going in, jumps over. Oh, and Teasy ties it up. Both players on their set point right now. He's gonna get it. Teasy trying to get it going. He's got it going. Ooh, man, neutral. Gets hit by the forward 3. Good tech grab right there. OG saw it clear as day. Teleports away into the instant air overhead. Good setup. Traits up. Gonna be some damage. What's the... Yep. What's the setup in? Stops from teleport. Wanted to teleport again right there. Good block. Saw it. Good block again. That recovery though. Pretty nice. Oh, and then the back 3. There's that flash. I'm surprised OG just didn't go for another back 3 meter burn. That might have actually... Well, I don't know if that would have killed him, but... Would have definitely done significant damage. Yep, about to say he's got a clash himself, so definitely gonna want to use it as soon as possible.
You just watch me.
Both players did the clash, but this time spent a bar. Traits up, using that. Omega, not Omega, fucking Darkseid. He's got a bar, so if OG needs it, he can use it. He used it. Yeah, see, that's pretty tough, you know, that's literally down to the wire.
Darkseid wins.
I mean, Teasy played pretty well. You know, can't knock or take anything away from him. You know, Teasy did do very well from when he got knocked out. Where was Teasy at? He got sent relatively early on. First round, yeah, he lost his first round match. Got sent in the losers round 2. And from there, he's just been winning, so pretty good. Thank you for the follow.
The Batman.
So now we got Fwam versus OG. Semi-losers. Basically gonna see who goes and fights Tano. The losers finals. Because the winner of that goes to fight. Ben Affleck, who, again, thanks dude for patiently waiting. It's all good, man. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just cool. It closes the app out. Does whatever it's gonna do. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it, guys.
Scarecrow. Swamp Thing.
Now this is a fun match. You can see, like, neither player can really zone. I mean, yeah, Swamp Thing's got the range with his, you know, vines and shit, but it's gonna be a pretty good match nonetheless.
Begin.
Goes and catches them. Yeah, so you gotta be wary about that jump too, because it's kind of tough. Ooh, and using that invincible wake up to avoid the down 3. Going ham, using that whip, 42%. That hurts. OG though, using that jump too. Gets hit by the overhead. Now we got that continuation. More damage, 37 this time around. Pulling that back 3 meter burn. Back 3 meter burn. Hasn't hit a trait yet, so doesn't have to deal with fear toxins just yet. Ooh, and then that B was crossover. Avoided the invincible wake up. Hit him on the second, but they both traded on the second move. And just like that, OG is gonna take the first round. Forward 1, 3, 3. It's got 3 for the overhead. It's got like 3/4 screw reach. So even if you try to backdash it, you know, it's still gonna catch. It's very tough. I think in between that you might be able to use Burger Super, but even then that's still risky.
Reap what you have sown.
You know, very few characters can do that. Back to catches them, goes for the clash.
You are too
Got a flash.
dangerous.
The nightmare's just starting.
25%. Gained some of that health back. You need it. You know, both players pretty close in health, especially after what's, you know, I'm gonna throw with this combo, but he drops it. Can't be dropping his combos, but I know, you know, you can't always anticipate things, especially when certain situations happen where a jump or a backdash, things like that. Yeah, I play. I mean, I have to play, you know, I'm in C88, I'm co-leader of the Xbox side, so yeah, I play. The only thing is, like I said, because I have to get used to pad now instead of hitbox, I'm not playing as well as I was, you know, like down one, because I play Scarecrow, so, you know, I don't play as well. My down one tick throws and my instant airs and shit, so I gotta level my game back up on pad, so I can fix my hitbox. Thank you for the follow. And for that, I either have to order a motherboard for the hitbox or just completely order a new hitbox. Because what happens is my jump, my 3, and my 4 button don't want to work sometimes, which is crucial, especially playing a Scarecrow, you know, being a Scarecrow man. So, it's rough. You know.
Swamp Thing. Fighters approaching the Joker's playground.
I'll send you. I gotta change because I'm not in chaotic anymore. I'm in 88, so I gotta rechange the layout.
Begin.
But I'll send you guys a picture of my hitbox real quick. So OG, starting that round off really strong, going in. The whips, maximizing that damage. You gotta use the whips to get that damage, that much needed damage. Oh, and then that 1-1 in the command grab. Both players going at it, going in the down 1 into that bottom. Goes for that knockdown, and then down 3 to finish it off.
This will be over soon.
Joe goes for the neutral 3. There he goes, he's getting out. That back 3, oh, he was going for some beefy damage right there, but he dropped the combo. Yeah, he was going for that round ender. Sorry about that. Photo Bucket is extremely ass right now. I absolutely hate Photo Bucket right now. Which is unfortunately why I gotta convert everything over. Oh my, this is shit. It's a pretty solid play. Thank you for the follow.
Scarecrow wins.
So I don't know if that's gonna show up for you guys, but that's what my hitbox looks like right now.
Scarecrow.
And if that doesn't show up, here's a better link. One or the other will work.
Swamp Thing.
But either way, OG is up 2-0 right now.
Fighters approaching Atlantis.
Yeah, man, like Scarecrow, like you would never expect to see a Scarecrow chilling around here, and yeah, you've got Scarecrow in top 8 right now. Boom. Wow, that was gonna be a dirty conversion, but he just barely missed it. Goes to the back 3, wants to catch him. Good block by Flom though. Ooh, and he got caught. Nice. Just getting out of that Fear Blast range. That's smart. Like, that's what you gotta do. When you knock Scarecrow down, you gotta get out of that range. Because once you're not in Scarecrow's range, there's really not much he can do. He has to be in that range for him to be effective. Nope, just like that. See? He was in his range, but because of that backdash, the forward 2 got him out of range. The backdash, yeah, got him out of range of that forward 2. Ooh, trading up. Ooh, and dirtiness. Thought he was gonna go up. Thanks for the follow. Going in, down back 2, meter burning, spending the bar, doesn't care, gaining enough meter anyways as it is. Down 3, goes for it, gets hit by the wake up. Gonna hurt, might be a round closer. Oh, and just like that, stepped back, said, nope, I'm not in your range anymore, but now you're in mine, and kicked the fucking log at him. OG, just want to take that little bit of life off of Flom, tie it up to the 3rd round so that you can be on the set point. Go into losers finals, and he's on set point right now. Flom's got a, he's got a tough road up against him, but hey, that's okay. He's got trade out, working his way around. Oh, good push block, telling OG to get away from him. Nope, sorry, bud. Get out of here with that shit. Using the lock, good blocks by OG. Going in, not getting caught. Using that down 3, just out of range. That I think down 1 from Flom. That's what he was going for in the follow up. Still ain't win anyone's game though. I'm pretty sure both players have flash, both have a bar, both basically have full trade. As soon as OG hits his trade by the time anything's done. Plus he wants to use that dot damage, an additional chip and everything else against Flom. Because right now, yeah, it's looking a little tough, and OG takes it. OG moves on to play Mikano. So right now, we are at losers finals. Winner goes to play Ben Affleck in grand finals. Hopefully Affleck is still here. Thank you for the follow. Yep. You're up next, Ben, so chill out for a little bit. Thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it, guys. So my guess, it's going to be Deadshot versus Scarecrow, unless OG decides to go like Aquaman or Darkseid to maybe deal with that matchup. Who knows?
Scarecrow.
Yeah, I'd seen that. I mean, we'll have to see how the last match goes. I mean, unfortunately,
Batman.
it's kind of the, one of the natures to online games, online tournaments and gaming and stuff is, dealing with lag. Like, I don't really, say, oh, you have to be hardwired or you can't be on Wi-Fi. Like, I don't want to restrict that to people. I want to try to be as fair as possible, and that's why, you know, I allow it. But at the same time, that's why I have my rules set in place
Fighters approaching
for if
real
things
estate.
happen that, you know, I can deal with those situations with connections and things like that. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the follow.
Begin.
So he's going in. Decides to go to Batman to deal with Scarecrow. We got this cannon matchup going on right now. Ooh, hit by the back forward 3. I don't know if that was a button or not, but definitely worked out to his advantage. Oh, there we go. Down back 2. Into the standing 2, sets for the trade up. Ooh, and that was a nice down 1. That was good. He's playing this matchup pretty well against Batman. Like, as a Scarecrow main myself, this is my hardest matchup personally. I'm sure it's different for other people, but for me, this matchup fucking sucks. Got a message real quick. So, OG only has, you know, a little bit of health left to bring him to that second round, but it looks like Antano has different things in mind. He wants to get to that second round first and say, no, I got the lead, I'm doing what I gotta do. Oh, see, like, that's what's tough. That's what makes this matchup so hard, is you can't use that headbutt. You basically have to rely on, you know, getting it at the right moment in time, or jumping over whatever projectile Batman is throwing to you at the time and hit him with the jump too. It's tough. It's tough. Although, with a slight, you know, nerf to the mechanical bats, it does make life a little bit easier as a Scarecrow player. Good confirm. Off the down 2, anti-air. Got him in the corner. He had traumatized too, so that was going to be a lot of damage coming up. But unfortunately, since the clash occurred, traumatized is no longer there. You know, and that's the, you know, upsetting part to traumatize is clash from either player or super from either player just completely resets, so you're back to square one. What's up, Negrao? OG takes the first game.
Scarecrow wins.
So let's see if there's a character switch or if Tano's gonna stay at main.
Scarecrow. Batman. Superman.
Okay, and for you guys, because you guys might not know.
Fortress of
Whoops,
Solitude.
sorry. Here's all the commands to my stream for my stream elements, which is, you know,
Begin.
my points, and then Lifebot for just commands that I have set up. I gotta make some more commands, but that's what I've had for now. Figured I should let you guys in on the secret. So we got OG going in. We got a character switch. Anatana decided to go Supes instead of Batman. He figured, you know, it's probably gonna work out in his best interest if he goes Superman. That was a good read. Knew he was gonna throw that. Went in for the jump to full combo conversion into a lot of damage, 41%, and you're in the corner. Now we're on round 2, and just like that, OGM takes the round. Spacing it out, goes to the forward 3. You can literally go make a sandwich, come back, punish that. So that's a brutal non-punish right there. It's gonna hurt. In the corner, Superman punches out, goes for the eye laser, barely avoids that forward 2 from Scarecrow. spacing it out. Avoiding these lasers, just walking him down. Using the shimmy, making sure he's not in that range. Ooh, want to go for headbutt, but it's gonna cost him some life. He's in the corner now. And Tano just trying to keep his cool, get that last little bit of health. There's the trade. That was a crazy trade. Damage.
That's what I call justice. You will lose.
He just wants to keep Crow at bay. Wants nothing to do with mid-close range Crow. Nothing. And I wouldn't be surprised if OG and Affleck go at it, that it's going to be the same thing. Ooh, that was a good teleport.
Admit your defeat.
Although punishable.
Nightmare's not over.
You know, I think he was barely made it into that luck range. So we got the trait, gained his health, coming back, sending those eye lasers out, using that garbage meter burn dash, but it worked out pretty well. God, they need to do something to Scarecrow's dash. He's got trade up, so as you know, Antano's trying to do damage to him, he's also killing himself. But I think he just realized that, and that's why he went into this little laser groove and jumped 2 in the headbutt, man. Super effective. So much range on that jump
Scarecrow
2.
wins.
Thank you for the follow. So OG taking game number 2. Going on to his set match right now.
Superman. Scarecrow. Fighters approaching the Joker's playground.
Alright, no character switch.
Begin.
See what happens. Yeah, now he's really going to try to avoid that jump 2. PD's necessary. 4-2-3, trades up. Gets caught by the 1-2-3 and is back 4-1. Meter burns, getting that plus 21, and now you got to deal with the 1-2-3. Now, I think you might be able to duck that high after he goes in. It's tough, but you might be able to, but either way, like, you have to respect him after meter burn back forward 1. You have to respect him. It's just too positive. Not saying that, you know, Antano wasn't, I'm just saying in general, like, yeah, you gotta, can't press buttons. And OG on set point right now, trying to get it at 4-3 meter burn, almost had it because it was a little too slow, and then there was a lot of damage and hits from Antano that knocked him out of it. Got him in the corner, just a little bit above 50% health. Approaching 2 bars, and he's got class, so Tono isn't in that bad of a position, but it's not a position you want to be in. He's got 3 bars, he's got to do something, and now, yeah, he knows he's done, so kind of let him have it. Good shit to both players, man.
Scarecrow wins.
You know, they both put up a fight, and, you know, Antano, you can't be disappointed in yourself, dude. You took 3rd place. You know, there's nothing wrong at all. First time coming out to this tournament and taking top 3 with people who have been here since day 1. It's not bad. That's not bad, so don't be disappointed, man. That just means that now you gotta shoot for number 1. Alright guys, this is it. We are at Grand Finals. So, as you guys know, the way that this works is it is double elimination. So, thank you for the follow. So that does mean that Ben Affleck only has to win 3 games, whereas OG has to win 6 if he wants to deemed this week's Tournament of Violence winner. So he was on Netflix. He's told me. I think he's off it now. It's being dropped. So let's get it in. Well, I mean, in all honesty, dude, like, my rules on lag really aren't that bad at all, because in all honesty, I didn't see the lag, the other person didn't. Like, I mean, yes, people do have connection issues, but this is how my rules of lag are set out, because this happened last tournament. If a match, if you guys aren't on stream and you lag out, you tell me, and I try and get into a hill to try to keep it going. Basically, as long as the match itself doesn't lag out, like, it's got to be played. Obviously, if it's so horrendous that there's, like, it's unplayable, then I understand. Then I, go about it and deal with it in the manner that, would seem fit for that situation. If it's on stream and it lags out, you're like, yeah, see, like, I see a couple little bit of lag spikes. I get it, believe me. Like, I mean, I understand, man, like, lag really does suck, but, again, you gotta figure, like, these are online tournaments, it's not offline, and, it's tough, it's the nature of the game, it's the nature of the beast. Shit happens. I try to do my best as the host to be as fair as possible for everybody, so if it's lagging for one and not lagging for another, I gotta be fair with both players. I can't just overrule. Yes, see the lag, it sucks. I kind of wish I could see the ping with where it is and how it spikes, but unfortunately, it's gotta be played. Right now, OG's going in, Affleck's clashing up. Now see, like, if this were to lag out, okay, like, OG has the life lead, okay? I just want to give you an example of how it kind of sucks, but it caters to both players. OG is winning right now via life lead, and he's got the round. So if it were to lag out, this match would be the very first match that it, quote unquote lags out, that it wouldn't count. So the second match gets ran. Acts as if the first match didn't happen. If it lags out again, the player with the leading health life, the player with the most health, wins. Now, if somebody won a round and then it lags out, the person who won the round is going to take it because they ultimately took it to the round. So in my mind, I think that's fair for both players because the same happens to both, The best, in my opinion. I don't know if you have like GameStop tournaments there. You could ask at your local GameStop. Maybe try finding like a local Facebook group within the area that you live in, and test your might. Like you can make a thread. Is there anybody in this scene or this area? Like me, I live in Rotterdam, New York. I basically live like 15 minutes away from the capital of which is Albany. The main locals that you see and hear about in New York are down in the city. That's about a 2.5 hour drive from me. So I'm not going to those locals because I can't drive every week 2.5 hours just to play for a couple hours. That's too much. If it's an actual tournament, that's a different story. This is gonna be close. I'll finish out. This is gonna be brutal. Oh my goodness! Wow. That's crazy. Affleck takes the first game. So,
Superman wins.
but we have here that just started up not too long ago. We have, for a couple years now, we have Pastime Legends, which is up in Troy. They mostly do Smash. Smash is what's big around here, which fucking sucks. Like, I like Smash, it's fun, but that's not what I want to play all the fucking time. As a casual, just fun game, not have to worry about any kind of competitive anything, yeah, I'll play Smash. That's how I play Smash. But I don't want any kind of competitive anything. But Claim to Fame, it's a new company that's trying to get local started. They're Overwatch and Smash. Overwatch and Smash. Sometimes they'll have like MK, Killer Instinct, Street Fighter, and now Injustice 2 tournaments, but they're not big like Overwatch and Smash. So unfortunately, that's what I have to deal with. And you know, those are like my locals near me, so that's really all it is. You know, and the competition as far as Injustice goes is not stiff at all. It's basically free. So yeah, I don't go to my local. I'd rather just train with clanmates. So we got a mirror match. It looked like OG just said, fuck this, I'm not gonna deal with this matchup. I'm gonna fight fire with fire. And that's what he's doing right now. Giving Affleck a run for his money, using his main. So let's see what adjustments Affleck makes. Trades up. Gonna hurt. Doesn't go for dive setup. Probably thought he'd miss. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna happen against OG. OG's pretty competent and smart player, so you know, certain bait tricks and things like that I don't think will work all that well out.
Ready to quit yet? Stay down.
Yeah, leg spikes are a little frequent here in this grand finals right now. It's OG tying it up,
Superman
making it
wins.
1-1.
Deadshot. Superman.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Fighters approaching Metropolis. Begin.
We got OG getting that first bar. Affleck decided to go to Deadshot. Said no, I'm gonna switch it up. And I'm gonna go Deadshot. Use some of the projectiles, gets caught, dash over. Ooh. Rough. Trades up, he's got blue, trying not to get hit. One thing you don't want to do is get hit by the blue. Send you back and you get that additional damage. OG just trying to play it safe, you know, not get caught by, you know, right there what Affleck was expecting with that air dash in, so we can down to the anti-air. Got him where he wants him though. Bless you.
Please, don't get up.
OG's got the life lead. Trying to play it safe again, you know. And there's that clash. See, I know Affleck doesn't want to get caught, but again, you know, I said this in an earlier round, that early clashes like that, you know, accident, completely understand, but a purposeful clash that early on, I don't agree with ever. Mainly because you're still at full health pretty much, and once you start losing your health, now you have no clash to stop and gain health back, or to just stop and tie and not gain any more damage. Whereas now, OG, he's got full clash, and he can just go ham and not have to worry about clash. So he doesn't have to worry, you know, he doesn't have to, oh, I got it back 3 twice in this combo 4 guy. No, they can just go ham because I have a clash, and I don't have to clash, and he can't clash. But Deadshot, you know, he's got full stick of butter right now, and he's gonna use all of it. And while using all of it, he's gaining some of it back, so that's just gonna lead for more meter, more chip, and more patience that, you know, OG's gonna have to use. So he's going in, trying to really get shit going. Traits up. Ooh, wow, and that down one. That was pretty risky. OG taking that game number 2. Yup.
Superman wins.
So OG is now going on to his reset match right now. So if he wins this next game, bracket gets reset. Thank you for the follow. Bracket gets reset, and we go to a true grand final.
Superman.
First to 3.
Superman.
Winner takes all.
Fighters approaching Kahndaq. Begin.
So he switches back to Superman. Figures I'll use my main. OG still trying to, you know, not get caught by the shenanigans. Ooh. Both had the same idea, but I think OG just got his off a little bit faster. Affleck went to go for the air dash, not connecting. You know, I think OG, knowing this character, that he's, you know, he knows what's the game plan is, so he's, you know, spacing himself out not to get caught by what Affleck's doing, and he himself is choosing not to do the same thing to get caught himself. So, you know, that's the thing that's like cool about mirror matches. You know, some people think they're boring, but you know, even though they have legit 5-5s, I still think it's cool because both players know exactly what that character is capable of. Both players know what they should and shouldn't do, so they have to play, you know, a specific way in mirror matches. Yeah, OG just going ham, back 3, and there it is. There's bracket reset, boys. So now we're on true grand finals.
Superman wins.
And with that being said, I'm going to adjust this.
Aquaman. Superman. Superman.
Don't mind the numbers. Thank you for the follow, guys. I appreciate it. I'm just setting up these numbers so that I know who has what.
Approaching the Batcave.
So since Affleck is on winner's side, his number will be on the left, and OG coming from loser's side, his number will be on the right.
Begin.
So, grand finals, let's go. OG starting off pretty strong. Getting his shit going. Affleck taking a lot of health, and it's going to take a lot more right now. OG working on that flawless. Takes some chip. It's okay though. It's got the substantial health lead right now. Affleck really looking like, you know, just he doesn't want any of this, and what he wants just isn't working in his favor. And you know, and we all have those matches. We all know how it goes. You know, and you can find the adjustment or the change that he needs to make to,
Found my
you
weakness
know,
yet?
capitalize and get his momentum going, just like how OG is. From watching OG play a couple other various characters, OG is a fundamentally sound player. You know, he's not, you know, an anxious player where like he's got the momentum, so he just wants to keep going. Like he knows when to back up. You know, knowing when to be on the you know, offensive and then be on the defensive, take your time, going, things like that. You know, Affleck, he's a pretty strong player too. Thank you for the follow. You know, the only thing that I see with Affleck is that Affleck is trying too hard to get his game going instead of, I guess, trying to pick apart OG and go from there. Whereas like OG's kind of picking apart Affleck, and Affleck's kind of just killing himself a little bit. Especially with some of the air dashes that he's doing, like he's just kind of putting himself wide open. So OG taking that first game.
Aquaman, Superman.
So we'll change this up.
Superman.
So Affleck decides to go Aquaman. Down one, nerf Aquaman.
Fighters approaching Kahndaq.
Thank God this is Grand Finals because I'm out of water. The throat's getting parched. I could just go get more. This has been a pretty good tournament so far. You know, a little rough start in the beginning, but hey, it's okay. Got it out of the way and now we're here. Oh, OG getting caught. You know, I think because it's Aquaman, and I think the game, like the gameplay that Ben plays is, I think, similar between his characters that he's been playing. So I think OG is just trying to feel out the similarity that Affleck is playing with Aquaman now as he did with him playing as Deadshot and as Superman.
Please, don't get up.
Yeah, OG just really trying to force the hand. Which is very, like, with what I see how OG, what he's doing, he's very smart for doing it because Affleck wanted to play this game. He wanted to play the zoning game and try and catch, you know, Batman or Superman anytime he left the ground. But with the eye laser and being able to, you know, like that, like, okay, so he took a hit, he took a meter burn hit, he takes damage, but that's okay because the next time around he can block from the deep, jump back up, eye laser, meter burn, eye laser, and basically do what exactly OG is doing right now. And that's basically just displaying the dominance at this point. And
Superman.
you know, I think Affleck lost some fuel with the reset, also having to wait as long as he did before the match started. So,
Superman.
you know, I'm sure there's a lot of different variables at play right now. But with that said, OG on a tournament point right now. He is on tournament point. Affleck, you know, he's only down 2 games. He's had some time to like get a feel for OG, so anything can change. You know, it really is still anyone's game, even though OG does have the lead in this via score. Still anyone's game. And you know, from what I can see already, Affleck is, you know, he's seeing what's going on. He wants to not let what's been happening keep happening. Oh, that was a nice wake up. Caught him out of the air. Started to get him where he wants. OG playing patient, catches him with that air dash. Drops the combo, gonna get hit by the wake up. Got hit by back one. Crosses over. Fades up. It's gonna be some damage. Just like that. Tournament point. Right
No
now.
more Mr. Boy Scout.
Oh, he hits him. Freezes up. He's caught him. Goes for the clash. He's got the bar. Sitting roughly around like 70% health right now. Oh, shoots the shot. playing it safe. I mean, you know, OG knows where he's at right now. Now that there's kind of no need to really just be anxious and get it over quick. He's got to play smart, pick his spot, not get caught, close out the round. So Affleck showing signs of life. He's got 50% off right now. All he's got to do is take down this 100% from OG, and he'll be on his way to his tournament victory. OG not playing those games. Good blocks by Affleck right there. Ew, that's gonna hurt. And there's no clash. Oh, air escapes out. That was very smart of him. Good blocks. Oh, nice. Final chance. Got the momentum going. Good blocks. Uses that low. This might be brutal. I mean, a chip out alone can basically do it. And, you know, he knows that, so Affleck is just trying everything, and there it is. There's that chip out. So OG hitting that
Wins.
3-0 on him. Right there. Oh, because it was a long match, the controller decided to do its thing. So congratulations, OG, on winning this week's Tournament of Violence. Congratulations, man. You earned it, especially after that long haul, which we will go back and look. And, you know, congratulations to you too, Affleck. Came out here, did your thing, you did your best, and hey, second place, man. Not bad, especially for being the winner side the entire time. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So, like I said, guys, so we're gonna close this off, and we'll check out the standings. So OG, he's the winner, and find out where everybody is ranked. So Supreme Champion, again, congratulations. OG taking it. Second place, not bad. Affleck coming out second time around, doing well again as always. Third time, we got MGT, also known, that was Antano. Not bad, man. Pretty good. You know, I know lag got to you. Hey, I'm sorry, dude. It happens again. Online tournaments. Just gotta deal with it. Enjoy yourself. Fwam, your first time coming out. Take top 4 with Swamp Thing. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Swamp Thing is killer. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. We got TZ, Trollster, coming out in 5th place. 7th place, we got Bess, Chaotic Darkchild, coming out, doing her thing. Not bad. Top 8, guys. 9th place tie, we got King, C88, Quinzel. We got Freaky, who wasn't here. Don't know how he placed better than Striker. But hey, brackets are rigged. No, I don't know. It's just how it worked out. Striker did pretty good. Last minute sign up, not bad. Like to see more of that Grod though. Like to see more of that Grod. Taka, it's tough, man. But hey, you know, it's always, you know, it's a good place to just come out and, you know, get better. You know, it's all these really are for. Just come out, have a good time, and get better. Maddie, dude, why you gotta live in the UK, bro? Too far away to do these things, man. You're my bro. And hit with the flux. Man, you weren't even here. So thanks, guys. Thank you for that follow. Greatly appreciate it. All good, dude. You don't gotta worry about the no scarecrow, man. Gotta do what you gotta do if you wanna win, you know? Yeah, that's what it was, Swamp. You decided to, you know, tank it for him, but hey, that's how life goes in these tournaments. I'm sure you can do it, Bess. I know you can. Just gotta put that work in. Alright, guys. I'm gonna grab some food. Hop on PlayStation. Play some Friday the 13th. Thank you for the follow. Remember, guys, in case anybody who's here who wants to join these things, Xbox, that's where you go. PS4, that's where you go. Save those threads, because I update them every week. Next Xbox, there will be prize on the line, so you guys can enjoy. Thanks, guys, for coming out. Again, you know, I can't do this without you guys. I love you guys. Have a good night. Congratulations again, OG, on this week's tournament. Peace.